Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are here live and we're going to discuss how a beautiful cleanse is the most important thing that you got to start doing in your life because when we do not cleanse and detox our bodies, we're not capable of feeling ourselves. And when we do not feel ourselves, we cannot fully heal and feel and be real with ourselves. So this
Feel
is why me and Dalton are going to discuss a 4-day solid food vacation, a cleanse that fits your needs, especially on your behalf and your capacity on which level you want to go in on. And I'm here with Dalton, Revive with Dalton. We met each other in Thailand 2 years ago, and everything is really going forward in a better way. And he's inspiring us to make sure that we do this inner work because together we got connected through the outer work, which is cleaning the plastic waste problem and having a solution for that problem, for that pollution, like fully grand scale, world scale. But then it also comes down to us, our personal level, going into abundance, going into your own mess. And we give ourselves so much mess on a daily basis. We are now going to confront that mess by just going into fasting, cleansing, and detoxing our mind, body, and soul from there. So give a like, subscribe, join the tribe. Thank you for being here, Dalton. What are your first words to say with this beautiful life to get the people alive? We call all the people who are ready to heal and feel and be real with themselves and the people.
I love it. I love it. To feel, heal, and be real. Man, thank you for having
Yeah,
me. First of all, dear brother, I appreciate you so
thank you,
much
man,
for
Dalton.
you shine and all that you bring in your joy and your presence, man. I really appreciate you. And what an intro. What an intro, man. I don't think there's anything more important than this, especially now in these times when we're living in a world where we are our senses are suppressed, our minds, our emotions, our vitality, true vitality, which most of humanity haven't ever really got the chance to touch yet because of the generational passing down of these bad habits and foods that are not necessarily good for us, etc., etc. Vitality that many are yet to experience. It's our birthright to reconnect with that. And as I said, especially now in these times where we're almost held back from that strategically, we need to reconnect with our bodies, ourselves, so that we can be fully present to connect with those around us and our loved ones. Be present in a way that we could never really be, you know, in the past with all the toxins, the overload of toxins and stuff like this. I'm so passionate about this thing, this lifestyle choice, really, to choose freedom, to choose liberation, to choose empowerment and true vitality. And it is such a blessing for me to just share my heart with the world and share these forgotten truths and forgotten wisdoms and experiences and reconnections of the self. So yeah, that's my first words. Stoked
And
and
I also
excited.
want to talk about our discussion that we had before because I made some type of thumbnail and then this is actually what my perception kind of is, which is why I'm not fully going into this fasting, cleansing, and detoxing. Because when I do, there is really some type of belief and system that likes, oh, I don't want it. It's too hard. I'm gonna not feel well. My
Yeah,
body, like this is not gonna go. Whoa. And you say that really when people go into this food vacation and not eat or not drink or choose in which ways they want to eat or drink, that they then from there go into higher energies, really
Mm.
leveling up the electricity, the electromagnetic field of their bodies, and hey,
Yeah,
going into the
yeah.
pranic lifestyle.
The
So,
life
what are your
force. The
takes
life
on that?
force. Yeah, yeah. Nice topic to bring up. The fear that comes around cleansing and detoxing and fasting is probably part of the program and the the suppression we spoke about, right? Oh, you can't go days without food. No, you'll die. Don't do that. Oh gosh, if we only did, and when we do, we see it's the absolute opposite of what we thought it might be. We thought it might be horrendously difficult and we would be really struggling to survive. And yes, there may be and are often dips in the energy when the all the toxins that we've put in our body, all the 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 proof of all the stuff that is not meant to be there wants to come out and detoxify. The body almost has to deal with those toxins again and experience those toxins again, and can cause maybe a little bit of a headache here or there, or feelings that are uncomfortable. But when you understand that it is just the accountability that you have to face for putting the toxins in your body in the first place, there comes a freshness and a empowerment, I believe, that one can actually go through that, accept that, not feel like something's going wrong, but understand that it's just cleaning all the shit that I put there, and people are more willing to do that. There's the picture, the two
Yeah, this was
different
the
pictures.
first picture that we kind of had to delete afterwards, and then we went with this picture, right? Where it's all about the real stuff, where it's about the higher energies that you say, right, Dalton?
Yes, in general, it is a lot more energy that comes, and that certainly follows the detoxification symptoms and the little bit of energy dips. But in general, it's full force, higher energy than we've ever experienced before, and this is also very logical. I'll tell you why that happens is because the largest energy consumption that our body uh, uses is for digestion. So you can only imagine
Mm.
taking out digestion completely and just getting your nutrients through liquids. The body is alive. It's got so much extra energy that it's never used to having. And it's like, whoa, what do I do with all this energy? You feel like a child again. You want to do it all. You electrified, you're focused, you're sharp, you're pa 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 pa, like ready to just own life. It's fantastic. It's amazing. So
And
yeah.
another type of thing that I have, doing these things, I do like gym, and when I do some cleansing and fasting, I really lose a lot of weight, and also my muscles. I'm like, how would you keep those things while going forward, cleansing and detoxing and fasting?
Well, the thing is to not stop doing gym. Maybe do some more body weight stuff at home, some push ups, some sit ups. If you have a pull up bar, yes, you might be able to do less in the beginning, especially in the detoxing phase when all your energy is kind of being taken up by the detoxification. But I have seen multiple people and friends and myself in the past, if I do go do some gym after the detoxing, but still a couple days just on liquids, man, you're doing more reps than before. You're pushing more weight than you could before. Because why? Again, you have more energy than you're used to having. Because it's not all wasted
Mm.
on not wasted, but you know what I mean. It's not all being used on the digestion process. And no one says you have to live like this forever. People will say that's unsustainable, and it can be when we've been living in a world and these programs that we have been for generations. We believe we need the food. So if you believe it, it will be it. So
Indeed.
slowly, steady. That's why we're going to do a three-stage uh, protocol here. We're going to start with the 4 days. Then the second one will be a week long. And then the finale, the third one, will be a 2 week one where we go in and clean out all this old, rotten, unprocessed foods and animal matter that never had the time of day to be processed because we were eating 3 times a day, and our stomach acids are not strong enough to biodegrade, to degrade the the animal matter as easily as uh, meat eaters like lions and tigers. I mean, it's you just look at the teeth. We're not built like them, so we don't have the stomach acids like them. So we need more time for our bodies to move through that animal matter and meat, but we never gave it time because lunch is coming in already and then dinner soon after. And the body, which is so genius, actually puts mucus around that unprocessed food and puts it aside to deal with it later because lunch is coming in and then dinner's coming in. And we never really give it the chance to go in and then clean out and digest the previous stuff. So you can imagine we have decades of stuff in us, and I've seen it multiple times as well, myself and many others
Yeah.
have tried it. It's scary, man, and it's eye opening, and it's really life changing to see and experience that for yourself. And it's time that the world learns about this and grows a bit of a deeper understanding and connection with their body and food and what how food affects our body and what we really need to provide for the body for it to efficiently deal with all these things that we put inside it. We also got all the GMO stuff, the unnatural stuff, right? The artificial flavorings and colorings and all the stuff which is actually chemical and is not natural for the body, and all mixed together. It's a lot that we put our body through, and we don't always understand that until we learn in something like this.
Beautiful. And we will even talk more later about this. And that, like you said, it's like one 4 day, then a 7 day, and then a 14 day retreat or
Yeah.
cleansing food vocation. Very challenging, but so well rewarding because the people really need this. And yeah, we get so doxified. There are so many things that we put in our body eat, we just not would not be naturally eating this all the time. Like it takes 48 hours to digest it. Like you say, the digestion is already the biggest energy taker. So when you eat, you put yourself full of meat, you're gonna be like not having a good, easy digestion, and you want to pump it up, make it easy. Now I'm like curious though, like where is the natural way of habitat for you then after this type of cleanse? You're like, wait, yo, I'm done now. We did our 4 day. What do we do afterwards? We did our 7 day cleansing, detoxing, fasting protocol, 14 days. But what then afterwards? If you get me, like, what is the
Yeah.
natural order of going,
Well,
eating,
first,
drinking?
yeah, I'll start off with this. Is that what's extremely interesting is that you already innately and naturally begin your post fast with a little bit more awareness and caution of what you put in and how much of it you put in and in what manner and what way you put it in. Is it thoughtless and mixed with everything? Uh, some might do that because they might want to go back into old habits as people with addictions do, right? society is completely addicted to food, and there's no doubt about that.
Biggest distraction, even.
Distraction, great word. Distraction from what? From our life, from our essence, from our full capacity and power. Um, but first of all, we do go back into life with a bit more caution and awareness. And if we slip up and we go into bad habits, we quickly are shown through the body's reaction. Uh, 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 that wasn't a good idea. Look at this pain now, or look at this loss of energy right now. And it's so clear, and it can't be ignored because it's your experience of it. Nobody's telling you. You see for yourself. It's amazing. And of course, there is some suggestions and a protocol of how I recommend people to come off the fast. It also depends on how many days we were on the fast. And you got to take it slow and go with the softer foods into the more denser foods. And it also becomes very logic as well. If the body's digestive system has been off for a few days, you don't want to go into something that is hard, like raw vegetables, like a raw broccoli. Some people like raw broccoli, or carrots. It's very hard. Potatoes, very dense. And believe it or not, some people who have done long extended fasts uh, and then ate potatoes straight after have actually lost their life because of that. Not under my
Wow.
facilitation, but that's well known in the fasting world. And there is a whole world of fasting, by the way, that the medical industry is not aware of. And that's why society is not aware of these things. But there's a whole world. And it's a world that is so important to know, so important to understand as a human being here on this planet. And again, what a gift to be able to share this. And I can't wait for us to do this together, and for your community to join us as well. What a gift, man. What a gift. So grateful.
Yes, and you even created a beautiful funnel, which is Revive with Dalton J Presence, a new you, renew you, a solid food vacation, and it's starting on the 31st of January, so we still have 4 days to be in gentle guidance with ourselves, and then you go with Dalton and go into that cleansing for yourself, because yeah, even powerful results in just 4 days. And it's right that people choose on which type of order they want to go in. Like, for example, is it possible that a person can do like a 2-day dry fast within this solid food vacation, or is it like just okay, we're doing 4-day choose fasting? How would you see this for the person that is another type of person than me? Or right there are different
Yeah.
orders that the person needs to go with this.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. That's another beautiful thing about these containers that I am going to be sharing this year. Before I did not strict, but very set um, protocols with groups before, and we all did the same thing. Um, but there was always a bit of room for people to play with and to look after themselves and their needs. And if they want to do one day less, absolutely fine, great. We will always encourage people to push themselves beyond their fear or their limit. Often they do, to a great surprise and a lot of gratitude that we encourage them. They go a bit longer. But back to your question, is that anyone from any level and experience of fasting, whether you've had no fasting experience before or you're a pro, you can come in and smash a 3-day dry fast if they want. No liquids, no foods. That's just a deeper detox. And yeah, it's all layers, right? How deep do you want to go? How much cleansing do you want to do in the time allocated? You can turn up the heat or you can lower it. And we encourage people to follow their heart, stay in the group container, do it all together, still stay in this family vibe of support, but do it at your own pace. and what feels good for you. Yeah.
Beautiful. And a 4-day cleansing, we see what's included over here: a daily flow, 4-day schedule, a clear timing for liquids and rest, flexible options for busy days, because yes, we're doing starting it on Saturday, also on the Monday, which will be starting the busy day. And we have the nourishing liquids. What I would like to recommend also people is that, when you go buy food at the supermarket, this food is fully containing these pesticides, herbicides, or fungicides, or glyphosate even. You don't know what's in that. So what
Yeah.
would be recommended is that we find a serious ecological farmer that grows their food and vegetables and
Right.
fruits in a divine order. And from there you really have the energy that gets taken in for you. Because when you buy a banana from the supermarket, it has like 1/10 of energy in comparison than when you buy it from a serious biological farmer,
Yeah.
then containing that banana with full 100% energy. So yeah, we really have to get nourishing energized liquids. That's very important. And and yeah, the most important thing is that you get mind heart support. We have a group where you can go in with us. You can also do an optional extra one-on-one support Zoom session with Dalton to get clear step by step integration, but also questions. Yeah, we can ask those in the group, and you can really get yourself with the group to go from there, carrying this together. You're not alone. We're doing this together, and we're going through this phase, and this is actually going to maybe get shit worse for it to get better. We're going down, I think, like a ball, and then that ball, boom, is going to touch the ground, and then we're going up. Or what would you say on that, Dalton?
I would quickly say, because you said it earlier, I forgot to jump in. You said it can be very challenging, which it could be, but in a 4-day liquid cleanse where we're going to be having, juices and broths and teas and stuff, it's really not so challenging, and people will be quite
Hmm.
surprised, and they're very often
Okay.
surprised. So, a little bit more about the container. We will have it on a Telegram group, and there will be different chats within that group where people can ask questions, and everyone can learn and vibe off the questions. There will be a chat where we share recipes. There will be a chat where people can share their realizations. Maybe they have some breakthroughs. There'll be a nice group where we're all connected, and then where you mentioned the one-on-one support, that will be maybe deeper dives into their personal stuff. A little bit about me, guys. I'm a life coach. I help and support people on all levels: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being and reconnection and development. And I really bring and offer that into the space as well if people want to go deeper into more coaching style and life coaching style stuff, because a lot of things can come up, emotions, etc., and all kinds of things. So yeah, here for it all, and really
Beautiful.
are taken care of.
Dalton, thank you so much. We're going to leave it by this here. We're gonna promote this to our people. Send the link. You very simply click on this begin your 4-day fasting reset, and then you send Dalton a message. You say where you came from, right? Who invited you to this, and from there, if you bring one person, the other person gets a beautiful $10 off, and you yourself also get $10 off. So this means very simply that you have your mates coming in. And yeah, I would say get as much people all connected to this, because the most important thing is that we clean our world and also clean ourselves. And when we do this, this world really goes into a different frequency. because when we're connected to all these bad eating habits, this also creates a lot of mess and stress. And when we connect to ourselves with energy, with prana, with our heart, when we connect to our energetic system in the right way with the right foods, we give ourselves the right fuel, right? Like a car. We're gonna give ourselves and fuel ourselves in the right order.
Yes,
Then, yeah, our world at least will start to change. So,
that's it, man. It all starts from
and
the
it
inside
was like
out.
$50, right, Dalton?
Yeah, yeah.
$50 to join the
I
program.
was gonna
Yeah.
come in with that. It's we've made it just super accessible, guys. We all deserve to. We all deserve this. We all deserve to receive and feel true vitality. And we've come in with an easy $50. If you bring a friend, you both get $10 off, and spread it, share it, and and let's make an impact for humanity. Let's be the reason that other people get to also experience a liberation. And as you said, Niels, it all starts from within. We can't expect the world to change and to depollute and to uh, fix all the things and reorganize and cleanse and clear when our insides are so twisted and full of shit that's not supposed to be there. We gotta start within. We gotta heal and restructure everything from the inside out. And often we see that things in our life start to magically shift and change because there's no separation between the outside and the inner. The outside is a reflection of the inside. And most of humanity doesn't understand the depth and the truth of those words and how literal it is and how magical it truly is when you just give it a chance. So we invite you to come with an open mind, open heart, curiosity to experience true vitality, clarity, focus, happiness, joy. So join us, guys. We look forward to it.
Yes. Give a like, subscribe, join the tribe. One love, one peace, one unity. And yes, reset your food and go drink healthy. And from there, go wealthy. Because, yes, what is the input is the output. So let's see how we can change that input and go forward from there, changing what's going in the output. Thank you so much, Dalton. Revive the heart, revive your
Sir.
mind, body, and soul, and clean. Yes. Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you.